Happy Wednesday, everyone. How are you guys doing? It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness. How has your week been treating you? I hope it's been good. So excited to see you guys. I cannot wait to go ahead and jump into tonight's segments. So, if you are watching right now, please let me know how your week is going so far. There's something special about Wednesdays being the midpoint of any given week. And for most people, I start my week on Sundays. But there's just something special about being able to look back to what you've done the last couple of days and then just ultimately make a decision on what you want to happen for the rest of your week, right? So if your week was not exactly how you've been planning it to be right now, make the decision. I'm going to change. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are going to be my banging days of the week, right? And if they have been great, obviously, congratulations. Win. Super special. So a couple of special things have actually happened to me this week. As most of you guys know, I homeschool my kids. So in the afternoons, I am home. But now in the morning, I'm going to be at my office. SSU has a location, y'all. We are still your virtual full service business solution, but now we have stomping grounds, right? I'm super excited about this so much. So awesome. Please tell me how your week was doing. Let me know in the comments and let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay. All right, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and roll into some business relevant topics. Okay. So they might be a little bit controversial, but we have to talk about it here because it's our business nights and that's everything that we love. And of course, we are not taking sides. We're going to just relate it all back to business. So as you guys have probably heard, the breaking news, Trump has been voted by the House to be impeached for the second time. Now, I'm not going to harp on the politics of this decision, right? What I'm going to actually hop on is what he should do next, what you should be doing next in your business. If you've been voted out by your board, if you've been fired when you're trying to do your side hustle, and then also have been, working a full-time job, or if you have tried to launch a new product service program and unfortunately nobody is biting, right? So what are the next steps do you think you should take when you have a perceived failure or when you have been surveyed and people are not serving you positively? What should you do? Honestly, if I was President Trump or if I was that CEO that got fired or voted out by their board or that employee that was, terminated for whatever reason, Florida is a right to work state, so they don't have to give you a reason. I would really take some time to just kind of sit in that moment. Like that would be my honest and very, transparent advice is to just kind of sit in the moment and take it all in and do a little bit of balancing. So what I mean by balancing is to, obviously don't take everything that everybody is saying, to heart, but the things that are in fact actual constructive criticism, make sure you listen to those things as well. And then try to decide how and when you can make the necessary changes. President Trump obviously has a lot of changes that he needs to make. And a lot of people are saying, an old dog can't learn new tricks. I personally feel as long as you're living, you have the opportunity to grow, right? And to evolve. So even in my days where I felt slighted by a supervisor or a manager, and they didn't want to listen to my ideas or advice because I was their junior, I just kind of dusted myself off, recognized that it's an issue with them and it's not with me. And I just moved on and found another company that was willing to listen and see my greatness. So there's going to be moments in everybody's life, whether you're working for somebody else or in your own business, right? Where you are going to be tested, where people are going to reject you, and you just kind of have to keep going. I don't know if any of us will get to the point of where an entire country votes for you to be voted off the island, but that's an extreme. So this is the day-to-day that we'll be living and probably we will have to go through. So that is my business relevant topic. There is one more, but I'll go ahead and discuss that in my Antonia's 2 cents. So let's move on to hi, Antonia. Hi. Okay. So one of the questions that was asked in a group this week that I was in is, what questions should I ask when I'm hiring a VA? And I thought it was a really good question that I always hear like very often. So my top questions that you would want to ask, and I actually ask when I hire VAs for the team, is, what are your real strengths? Do you have proof from clients that this is actually a strength that you actually were able to do, if they aren't a newbie, right? So that would be their social proof, their testimonials, their case studies, things of that nature, their portfolio. Also, what things do you really like to do? Like, what do you enjoy? I am a firm believer that if you get someone that is in love with what they're currently doing, they are going to go above and beyond, not just for you and your brand, but for themselves and their business too. And that leads to the next question. How long have you been in business? If someone says, okay, well, I'm new, that doesn't mean that you don't want to hire them. You want to ask them follow-up questions like, okay, well, where did you acquire these skills that you know that you can do? And did you take a course, or are you from corporate America? Yada, yada, yada. You just keep on going. You ask these questions to get to the root of where they've been able to garner their experience. If they say they've been in business, for a year or 2 or 3, then you know that you're probably working with somebody who's pretty successful. The next question I would ask is, do you have long-term clients? How many clients are you willing to take on? All of those different questions. And then the last question I would ask is, what is your availability? And to be very honest about that, because it's your business. You're going to be hiring and paying them. You want to make sure that they're available when you need them to be. And the person could be honestly a 10 out of 10 and just not have availability, and it won't work out, right? Because they're just so hot at a commodity at that point. So those are my questions I would definitely ask when you're in an interview for a VA. Of course, the normal, what's your rate, and how does your pricing structure work, and all of those different things. But definitely ask them about the social proof pieces. Definitely ask them how long they've been a VA, and also definitely ask them what they actually really, really like to do out of all of their services. And then I think you should be good to go. So, all right, let's go ahead and move into the next segment, because we have our special foodie on deck. Miss Javon is coming soon. She's cooking up something really, really amazing, you guys. If you love seafood, I would definitely tell you to stick around. Okay, so Antonia's 2 cents. So just a quick little 2-minute kind of like blurb for you. Okay, so I said in earlier that now I have, Assist You has an office location. For the first time ever. We had a virtual address, but this is our actual first office. So I'm here in the office in the mornings to midday, and then in the afternoon I go home because my kids are homeschooling, and my husband, we do the switch room. So my little 2 cents in regards to that is I've been here for literally 2 days, and all of a sudden my kids like me more. Is that weird? So the whole being a parent and going back to work kind of transition, it had me feeling honestly very guilty. I miss them. There was a moment I was sitting here and I was like, I don't know what to do. There's nobody telling me what to do, but then there was no one telling me what to do at home either. So it was just kind of it was a weird space that I was in. So my 2 cents is if you have been staying at home due to COVID or due to, a work from home position, and your children have been there due to COVID or whatnot, and you are transitioning back into the workplace or back into your own office or separate location, to give yourself some grace, to not be too hard on yourself. Allow yourself to feel those feelings. I felt so sad the second day when I got home. The first day, my daughter was like, "You've been gone for so long." And then the second day, my husband was sad, and he called me and he's like, "I miss you. I miss seeing you," because we've been together every day since the beginning of March, which can be, overload. But, I miss him as well. Love him very much. So that is just my 2 cents, that if you are transitioning back into the workplace, or if you do get your own office, just try to give yourself some grace, and give your family some grace too, and just love on them a little bit more when you get home, because now you guys know the value of spending time together. Hopefully you took advantage of it, right? Okay, so that's my 2 cents. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring on our foodie. So excited. So if you guys haven't followed her already on Chow on Eats on Instagram, please go ahead and do so. She also has a YouTube channel, which is phenomenal. She is amazing. I love her spirit. I love her story. I love the fact that she's traveled to so many different countries, and she's eaten in every single one of those countries, and not like a chain restaurant. She actually learned the cuisine. So I think that makes her the best of the best, on top of her personality. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her out to the stage. If you don't mind, everybody say hi.
Hi. Now, when do we stop saying Happy New Year?
February 1st.
Okay. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Yeah, because you can't get to everybody at the beginning of the month. So
true.
You don't want to miss someone. I'm so excited. All right, with Miss Javon. I was going to say so chefish, but
yeah. I'm so chefish. Actually, I'm wearing a so chefish shirt. So we do have an apparel or merchandise brand, with Chow on Eats, So Cheffish, and Egg Rolls, etc. Those are all of my businesses. It's all about food. I'm a foodie on all platforms. And today's So Cheffish shirt says, "Eat my charcuterie."
Oh, let me take off your display name so I can see. Ooh, what is that?
So the charcuterie is really something that's trendy. It looks like the cheese board. They're getting the wood board. They're putting the cheeses, the crackers, the pickles, the olives, the dry meats. You haven't heard of it? It's called a charcuterie.
No.
Yeah, it's trending. If you're into foods, you're on it. And so I said, okay, well, I thought it would be cool to come up with this shirt. And it's also an interesting conversation piece. And it's "Eat my charcuterie." If people say "Eat your what?" Eat my charcuterie. It's just, why not, right?
That is such a good play on words. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So charcuterie is like it's the bougie or French professional word for cheese board.
Okay, so then I have seen it before.
yeah, with the grapes and all.
It.
Yeah, charcuterie. And if anyone wants the shirt, just because it's cool and they know what a charcuterie is, they can go online at www.chowoneats.com under the apparel, and they can purchase it worldwide. It will come to you.
Let me go ahead and buy the shirt while you're cooking us some scrumptious food. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And wear it for your husband.
Yeah. Oh.
Like what?
And he's a chef, so he's gonna know. He's gonna know.
He's gonna think you're awesome. Like he can wear it. You all, his and her, like "Eat my charcuterie." Like, what the world?
I love it. Yeah. So can I go ahead and show your camera on the plate? Is that fine? Okay, let me go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna go backstage and I'll let you have it, okay?
All right, I'm ready. All right. Well, since it is a new year and the beginning of the year, a lot of people are into better and great health more than usual. Like, this is the beginning, new me, new menu. Here you go. So I thought of two easy peasy recipes using pineapple. So today's feature is a tale of two pineapples. The first recipe, we're going to make a drink that you could use, give to your children, to your husbands, to yourself, using pineapple. And then the second one is the easy peasy snack using fruit. So why pineapple? Because pineapple had pretty much disease fighting antioxidants. There's healthy enzymes in there that helps ease digestion, helps reduce cancer risk, boost immunity, suppresses inflammation, eases arthritis, and just great for rehydrating the body. Strawberries full of vitamin C, coconut milk, which we'll be using in that beverage. The benefits help suppress diabetes, helps with kidney function, removal of kidney stones, uh, maintain or lower high blood pressure, as well as hydrate your body as well. So first, as you see right here in the camera, I'm going to take our lemon and we're just going to cut a slice for garnish. And then we're going to slice in pieces to actually put in our beverage. Okay. And what I like to do is take pineapple juice, and this is fresh pineapple juice from pineapples that I have. And we're just going to squeeze the fresh lemon juice in there. Now, this is kind of working backwards. We're going to get our glass garnish. We're going to take a piece of lime. We're going to go around the rim of the lemon, go around. And I have some dehydrated strawberries. I like to crush them up. Strawberries. I'll bring them on the plate. Take our glass and we're going to make it pretty. Make it pretty for you. Make it pretty for kids. Okay? And we're just going to set that aside. So, I like to take old juice. I like to add our pineapple juice. See me? Pineapple juice. And then in the world of Chow One Eats, we do not say nasty. So I can't say nasty, but it's just a unique flavor. You want to add in pieces of your lemon. And then to get some more vitamin C in there, I actually add some vitamin C immunity booster. You can fill it all the way with pineapple juice or coconut water, but I already have some in the refrigerator. And for video purposes, we're just going to do it like this. So next is the shaking. We're just going to shake, 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 mix it up. And there you go. We are going to put a few of our dried strawberries, our lemon, and we are going to fill it up. And you keep it in the refrigerator, and I promise you the children won't even know that it is something delicious for them, as well as right. So this is how it looks.
That looks so good.
Yes, it is amazing. Second recipe. So quick. Promise. Okay, and so we're gonna make like a caramel pineapple dish in a sundae form. Okay, so I have some refined coconut oil. You want to get refined because refined does not taste like coconut. Okay, Not a lot of people like that taste. So next, we have some pieces of fresh pineapple that we're just going to cut and put on the side as that coconut oil melts. I want to make sure you all can see it in the pan. We're going to add some cinnamon. We're going to add a pinch of salt. Okay? It's not a preference, it's science. It helps with balancing. We're going to also add some honey. And let that reduce a little slow. Stir it up. And as you see, making a caramel. I mean, sometimes late at night, you can't always eat potato chips or cookies, you know. Go and get those fresh pineapples and make a delicious caramel. Now, add some pineapple. Make sure you're stirring. And pretty much you're just browning the pineapples on all sides. I think that's a better view. Look how beautiful that is. Golden. And then lastly, you want to add vanilla. Whenever you're using vanilla, always add it at the end because you don't want the banana out. So amazing. I told you this was easy peasy. Next, turn the heat off. I have my bowl right here. We are going to put our pineapple into our bowl. And then I have some plant-based vanilla coconut cream that I'm going to put on top. And then, because I'm special and I love me, I toasted some macadamia nuts. And all you have to do to toast nuts, set your oven on 400 degrees Fahrenheit, get some foil, put your nuts or coconut, yes, the coconut, and toast until brown, which will only take literally a couple of minutes. You do not want it to burn. Okay, guys, this is a real food porn moment. And I gotta do it for you. Put that caramel on top. I'm here to delight your taste buds, Antonia and her guests. And,
I'm so excited.
and I want you all to see. Let's see. Which way do I go? Because you got to see it. Let me turn this off. And there it is.
There you go. Oh, that looks so good.
This is dessert you do not have to regret eating because it's pineapples, refined coconut oil, honey, and plant-based like ice cream substitute.
Ooh.
So it's amazing.
And that was really simple to make. That didn't take you any time at all.
No, we did both in less than 10 minutes. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me want some ice cream and pineapples right now.
Yes, yes. And pineapples are so good for you. That's why we had to do it 2 times. Cheers.
Cheers. I wish I had one.
So good.
Oh my goodness.
Now you can make it.
I love it. So are those our recipes for tonight?
And the coconut pineapple lemonade is on my YouTube.
Okay,
Just
guys.
for your audience, exclusively for you all.
Well, you guys heard Miss Javon. Go to her YouTube channel and please go ahead and get that recipe because it looks good. And that drink looks so refreshing. And the shirt. Yes. So I'm actually on the website right now. I am not lying, people. I'm on the website. Let me grab my wallet real quick and support.
My coterie.
That's what we do. We support each other around here. All right. So again, thank you guys so much for joining our Business Nights with Antonia. I hope you enjoyed your time with Miss Javon. We will see you guys next week for Business Nights, but I'll see you on Friday for our date night. All right. Bye.
Bye.